Hello, my friends. Tonight's episode's super brief, but this is for all my friends out there who are in the middle of working on themselves and building their own path, forging their own path in confusing times, especially if you're in your 20s. One thing that I want you all to remember is it is so important, no matter where you are, no matter how you feel, to keep your promises to yourself. There's a lot of promises we have, maybe that we've made to ourselves in different areas of our life. But when it gets tough, okay, and it feels like it would be the easiest thing to do to just kind of go against your word or what you said you would commit to, whether that's for personal growth or for maintaining yourself, etc. It becomes an act of self-love and care when you abide by your initial word, okay? So for example, if you tell yourself, I'm going to commit to doing this one thing that's outside of my comfort zone, right? I mean, I can make up, countless examples, but you know the promises that you keep to yourself that are for your growth, okay? That are for you to get towards the version of yourself that represents your growth. When you think of it in the lens of you are doing this for yourself because you care about yourself, and really at the end of the day, only you are the one that can actually make executive decisions for yourself, you realize, I have to do this for myself. So keep your promises to yourself because they're for you. They are for you. They're for your good. Don't look at them as extra tension or stress. Think of it as, you building strength for yourself. And I really want to put this video out here for everybody because I just think we can make our lives more enriching. We can become more confident. We can show ourselves we can power through tough times. Because in the moment, it's just tough. Like, even if you know it's temporary, it's still the feeling that you experience. So many accomplishments I've made have come from times where I had no motivation to keep my promises to myself, but I just kept going. It's not supposed to feel great. It never does. So there's never a right time. I know what it's like to just feel there was a better time where I could feel better about myself to keep those commitments to myself. But the thing that you have to know is it's rarely going to be the case in life where it's going to feel so great to keep promises to yourself. It's going to feel so great to enact self-discipline. It's not the case. And you have to build this framework in your mind of this is coming from a place of care for myself. And you also have to know when to relax and breathe. But imagine what the impact, right, of going that small extra mile for yourself and how it compounds over time. I've seen it for myself, and I want to share this to other people who are maybe going through tough times where it feels hard to stick to your goals and your plans for your prospects and your dreams. But that is what makes it tough, and you can do it. You just have to remember something that's quite minuscule that people overlook, and that is just small places where you can commit to yourself. And if there's a goal that you have in mind and small steps that you could take, but sometimes you get carried away with life and inundated and you forget yourself. Don't forget about yourself, okay? Don't. No matter how stressful life is, do not forget about yourself because your goals are important, your growth is important, and whatever tough time you're going through, it does not define you or your life, okay? And I'm just speaking from experience of having flipped through so many different pages of tough experiences in so many different aspects. They all pass. They all teach you. And you don't have to run away from them. You don't have to act behaviors of self-sabotage. It's hard, but always choose yourself. And I'm rooting for all of you. I just want to always spread what I've learned in my life. And I think just something that I'm really passionate about is whatever I've gone through, mistakes, right? Or lessons that I've learned, given the hardship that I went through, I want to make something great and valuable and beautiful out of that, and something that can have positive impact. So the struggle was for something, right? So a nighttime thought, and I'm gonna go back to bed and get ready for a long day tomorrow, but such is life. Bye, everyone.